Yes, hello everyone, I am back. Thank you so much for your patience. I know I've been away for a while. Long story short, if you haven't seen any of the community posts, I've had a really bad chest infection for like the last kind of couple of weeks. There's a bit of a cold or a virus going around. I caught it, got a chest infection, which means that my voice has only really just kind of come back, and I can only now start speaking in coherent sentences. Some of you will say that that was never the case anyway, in which case, yeah, you're probably right. But at least now I don't have to be coughing and spluttering all the time while I am commentating. And what a time to come back. I've kept you in anticipation long enough. That's right, Derby County are back in the Premier League. This will be in around about, I think it's 18 years, since Derby were last in the Premier League. It's been a long wait. We're back where we belong. But it's not been a brilliant transfer window, I'm not going to lie. It's still not over yet, but yeah, you'll see. You'll see for yourself. This is going to be a challenge. Hello viewers, welcome back to the FIFA 23 career mode here at Micromunch HQ, aka Pride Park, aka my lounge, which is doubling up as Pride Park. We were in the Premier League, we got there within 2 seasons, so ahead of schedule. Probably not for most FIFA YouTubers, most ones would get here would get here in that time frame. For me, it was a surprise. And we did have a summer of transfers. We did have a budget of around about, I believe it was £30 million. I have spent the majority of it. Whether that's wisely or not is up for debate. Oosterwolder's gone, Choi has gone, Hassan has gone, Godwin Malief has gone, and so has Aduro. So not really household names, you would say. Probably the only one there is Sir Godwin. He's probably the only one that's really left. And we are a little bit light, it's safe to say, in terms of the squad. I did make some transfers, but we're only a small budget. When you get to the Premier League, it does become very, very difficult to buy in decent players. One player that we definitely needed to get was Japhet Tanganga. We signed him from Tottenham Hotspur for £14.5 million. I don't think that's bad value. He is now 82 rated, so he's a very, very good footballer. We obviously know him quite well. His wage was 70k, so that's quite high. I'm looking to have him as a centre-back because I've also brought in a very good player, I think, in Josh Wagnerman. Now, Josh Wagnerman can play right-back or left-back. He'll predominantly be playing right-back for us. Signing for £7.5 million, like I said. He's 6'3", 23 years old, going from Stuttgart. Feeling very, very good about him coming in. He's one of my favourite players to play with on FIFA, especially from a young point of view. And the only ever real signing that we made was a decent player. Well, we signed a couple. We signed Gideon Klein, who is an Israeli 20-year-old striker. Nothing particularly wonderful about him. He's okay. He's 71 rated at 20 years old, which is fine. We also decided to sign Harvey White, who we got on a free from Tottenham Hotspur as well. I've got way too many Tottenham players in this team. But he's a decent effort as well, 22 years old. I think he could potentially be a good kind of squad player. But ultimately now, with all that business done, I look at the team and I can't help but think we're a little light, especially up front. I've got Chamiti and Brenner still up front. Garnacho is still our cam in the midfield. Sibley is still here. Anderson is there as well. Njezovic, Jimenez, Jankovic, Tanganga, Wagnerman. You can tell these are really only 2 changes. In terms of goalies, we've got Daniels still in goal. We've still got £12 million left in the budget. My issue is that we can get decent players in, but I don't think any of them are going to sort of change the fortunes of the team. Do you know what I mean? Like, anyone that I really need to get that I think would be really good is just too expensive. Like, I'd love to get João Pedro. He's just too expensive. I'd love to get Fabio Silva, £14.5 million. It's a lot of money. The Wahe is a decent player. Maybe get him. I don't know. There's just too many really, really good players that I cannot get. The main one I wanted was Benjamin Sesko. I'm trying to save up to get him. Obviously, he's very well known to be a wonderful player in this. This game he's at Bochum, and you can sign for around about £27 million. I would happily trade Brenner for him, and that is saying quite a lot because obviously we know how much I love Brenner. But to get him in would be brilliant. I'd love to have Kareem Adeyemi. Too expensive. I've got problems, and the problems are that everyone that I'm going for is just a little too expensive. To make up the money, I'm having to look at selling some of my favourite players, and one of them is Louis Sibley for £6.5 million. I don't know if this is a good deal. I think that I've taken him as far as I can possibly take him, but from a romantic point of view, there's a part of me that really would like to keep him, because obviously then we'll have had a Derby player that's come all the way from start to finish, but I couldn't turn it down. £6.5 million would allow me to buy in a really, really decent couple of players maybe to help boost this squad. I could not turn it down. And it's not going to get any easier, because our first game up is against my supported club, Liverpool. And you can tell they've got a very good squad. Alisson's still there. They've got Kyle Henrique at left back, very, very good. Van Dijk, Klosterman, Trent Alexander-Arnold, that is really good. Tony Kroos is there. That cannot be the same Tony Kroos, surely. Fabinho, Zubimendi, don't have a clue who he is. Kroos, that's an area we can get at. Diaz and Salah make up the wings, and then you got De Ketelaere, who's leading the lineup. I know he can be potentially very good as well. We're back. We're playing at Pride Park. It's raining. It's our first game back in the big time against Liverpool. Let's see how we get on. Munch versus Klopp. It's the battle we've all been waiting to see. Do I think we can survive with this squad? No, is the honest answer. I don't think I'm good enough to survive with this team as it stands, but we made a pretty decent start here as Sibley plays in Jimenez, and Jimenez feeds it into Brenner. Oh my god, he wasn't offside. That's a huge chance. He wasn't offside. I thought he was off. Don't like the fact Tony Kroos is wearing the number 8 shirt for Liverpool. It feels just wrong. Good save there by Daniels. They have the first real shot. Well, not really. We had the best chance, but they've had their first shot on target. I've still kept on Legendary. I haven't changed the difficulty for the time being. Once we start really competing at the Premier League level, I'll probably up it to Ultimate, because I do want to keep this. This is really beginning to annoy me, though. The Sibley touches are beginning to annoy me, because I'm not doing that, and he just constantly keeps turning backwards, and it's really frustrating. Brenner. Oh, it's against Van Dijk, and he's just got there ahead of him. Oh, God, hello. Diaz hits it. First bit of space that they have, and Luis Diaz hits a wonderful shot on his wrong foot into the top corner. Liverpool 1-0 up. Welcome to the Premier League. We play really, really well. They've had one real chance and scored it. Just don't get near enough to him there. Tanganga tries to get across. Too slow. Can Daniels do better? Potentially, yes. Yeah, having a 69 rated goalie in the Premier League is going to be a problem. But then having a 72 rated striker in the Premier League is also going to be a problem. So, I mean, where do you want to start? Garnacho played good ball to Sibley. Klosterman's tried to play him offside and it hasn't worked. Chamiti waits, tease it. Anderson! Oh my god, I forgot we've got to get around Alisson. You get past the defence, then you've got to get past Alisson. Even as I have to say, he's done really, really well. And that's a great header by Tanganga. We've made a really good account of ourselves here. Brenner! Brenner! Oh! Fudge. Alright, come on then. Second half, I've not changed anything. We've been really, really good, and I don't see any need to change it. Wagnerman, who I've barely seen on his debut. That's a good bit of play there. He brings it to Chamiti. Alisson's come and missed it. And Sibbers is just... I'm pretty glad I'm selling Sibbers at this rate. He's not had a good start to his Premier League career, that's for sure. Oh, for God's sake. Fabinho, what a save. Blake Daniels, what a save, son. Oh, bugger. No. No. Oh, Jankovic has done so well. Jankovic and Jimenez against Salah have done brilliantly, I have to say. They've played really, really well. And White's first thing is to give the ball away. Great play by Jimenez to tackle Salah. Oh, crap, it's Nunez. OP Darwin. Oh, that is... My controller's not working there. You can see there's a guy in the middle there. He just moves out the way. Tony Kroos has scored. It's 2-0. It's so undeserved. It's so undeserved. Can't believe that. Tanganga won the ball, and then he just walked away from it. And yet again, I'm going to make a bad start to the season, but I don't think this is one where you can come back from it. In the last few seasons, I've made a habit of getting into really poor starts and finishing the season brilliantly. I cannot see that happening with this team. I'm literally holding it that way. I'm holding it right. Why has he wandered off that way? No. There's something wrong with this controller. I'm telling you now. Look there. I had him and he just wanders off to the left-hand side. Genuinely broken. No idea what he's doing there. It's almost like my controller gets wedged. That's really poor. Oh, that's just poor from me. Darwin to make it 4. I mean, Daniels has made some really good set. It's doing it again. It's doing it. 4-0. It's just gone to pot last time. It's happening again. One of my players just ran off in the opposite direction for no reason. It does. I don't understand. Is my controller jammed? Is that the problem here? I mean, it's not obviously the reason why I've lost this game. Let's make that clear. But it's the reason why I've conceded 2 in flipping 5 minutes. Yeah, it's doing it there. I'm pressing right to go back, and it's going left. I don't understand. It's doing it there. I'm holding right. You can see it. I'm holding right, and it's going left. What is going on? Is it alternated or is it on invert? Is that a thing in FIFA? Can you put on invert? I'm fuming. We were never going to win, and that's fine. 2-0. I would have, but that's bullshit, and I need to. The controller's broken, and I need to fix it. I'm really sorry. It's very unprofessional. We have more possession. That's something. What a start. What a great start. Oh, Niezovic's out for 3 months with a broken toe. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm not happy. I feel really, really let down by that. What we're going to do, we're not going to play any more games today, as we sit at the bottom of the table, as I'm sure many would expect. But what we're going to do is I'm going to... Who's this? Who the hell have I signed here? Who's this guy? I don't even know who this is. Why is Sibley coming in? He's leaving. What? Oh, bloody hell, yeah. You can't even get that right. So where does that leave us? That would leave it my midfield. My team is just so pants. There's only a couple of players. Maybe 3 that are Premier League ready. Brenner, potentially. Tanganga. And probably Wagnerman. The rest of them, maybe Jimenez. But the rest of them are absolute pants. I mean, I'm literally looking at free signings because that's all I can do. Well, that's not. I've got 16 million to spend, but I think I need to bolster up the squad. He's 72 rated. He's a left mid, but can also play as a striker. So I think he might be a decent one just to get in as another foil for a striker because he's better than Jones and he's the same level as Chimiti. So let's get him in. He's also got 91 pace, so he's pretty bloody quick. So Arias comes in. On a or hairy arse, whichever you prefer. He's come in. I obviously need to get another striker. I need to get another midfielder. I need a goalie. Just need to sort my life out really. Nieto, 17 years old, Spanish. I'm literally just boosting the squad at the moment with 3 signings because this is all I need. But we are so underpowered. Like we're so not ready for this division at all. I'm doing a Norwich. I'm already preparing for relegation. Oh, he's 73 rated. That's a very good signing. I'm very happy with that. Okay, that's good news. I could go for Fabrizio Diaz as a centre mid. He's pretty decent. Has a real face. Is that real face? No, it's not. Okay, forget what I said. I've gone Dutch because I'm hoping that there'll be a few kind of cheaper players in the Eredivisie that we can get. It's been a loan offer for Alfie Barrett. I don't want to do loan to buys. I mean, I wish that FIFA would just let you have it, where like you could, you know what, just a loan, You know, you can just do a loan. Not everything has to be a loan to buy. It's like they come up with one thing and then go, let's do it for everything. Dicks. At least there's a few more bodies in, but I think I'm going to have to start kind of just using my knowledge of football just to start going and picking up some players, I think. So there's a couple of players I'm looking at automatically that I'm thinking, yes, one of them is this guy, Matis Tell, who you can get on loan from Bayern Munich. Absolutely rapid, really good strength, loan listed. I'm going to go and get him. He's 6 foot as well. He'll do as a sort of secondary striker. Go 50-50, 8.5k each. Perfect. Love Bayern Munich. They're just lovely, lovely negotiators. This is a guy I am very interested in. Is Koberline Quandredi. I know that he can be very, very good on this. He's currently at Man United. I think he starts off at Valencia, and now he's moved to United. He's not brilliant physically, but his techers are fantastic. You can see there the long shot, the shot power, the long pass, the penalties, the ball control. He'd be a very good attacking player, and he's on loan. I know I don't particularly like doing loans. I know it's some people say, oh, it's a waste of money because you're just building them up. But if it helps me stay in the Premier League and earn more money to then go and buy these players, that is what I will do. So Line is going to come into the team as well. Hopefully he'll say yes. Ricardo Martins, I might buy this guy. He's another free. Ricky Martin, what a player. I know I've got Wagman, but it'd be nice to have another right back rather than just Tanganga. So Tanganga can literally focus on just being a centre back. So Ricky Martin is into the squad. That is the Pierre Koopmeyers, right? Like, you know, the international for Holland. Yeah? They've absolutely done him a dirty on this. He's so poor. Well, he was going to be one I was definitely going to go for, but no way now. They've really... Oh, that's disgusting what they've done to him. Now you, my friend, Joshua Kitolano. Yes. 5'7", high work rates. 5'7's a bit disappointing, but then look at the physicals. He's got decent acceleration, decent sprint speed, bit agility, balance, jumping, stamina, reactions, all very good. And then the short pass. Where is he at? Sparta Rotterdam. He has a release clause of 3.65 million. I'm not going to do that, but I know at least what I need to pay. But then that means then that he's going to be really... It's doing it now, the controller. It's really doing me... Actually, tell you what, we're going to do this the right way. Hang on. Let's go player swap. Midfield. Let's just say I was going to swap you Alfie Barrett for him. What would you want? You'd want Leon Joyce and 460k. Well, I know that Leon Joyce is going to be a really good player in the future, so no. It's doing it again. Look, I'm holding right. I'm holding it. Look, you can see I'm holding it. And it's not doing it. 2,050k. Perfect. Man, I'm going to be safe. Go 20k and 100k signing on bonus. He's happy with it. So am I, mate. So am I. This is the big reveal then. Joshua Kitolano, just how good are you? Got a B. Okay. 70. He looks a lot better than 70. Mate, he's very underrated. He looks flipping brilliant for a 70 rated. Not sure I'm buying that. I'm really tempted. He's a channel legend. I don't want to always sign the same players, but he could be exactly what I'm looking for, and that is Mohamed Darame. He's absolutely rapid. He's really strong. He's got really good skill moves and weak foot. Let's do it. Come on then. How much can I get him for? He can be the man that goes up front. 6.5. So I want 6.5 for Darame. Right, okay, they gotta take a bit of time to consider it. Do I need another defender? Or do I really need another defender? Because if I was going to get one, it was going to either be Bella Kotchap or Bright Akwo Ariambi. No, that's it. We'll wait. We will wait and see what happens. But next up, we've got Brentford away. And that could be a really, really important game. I didn't realise that we were the Sunday game against Liverpool. Away at Brentford, then a cup game against Newport County, then at home to Leeds, away to Spurs, home to United. Well, we only need to be better than 3 other teams in the league. That's all we need to do. We just need to be better than 3 other teams in the league. It's been a rough start. It's not the start I would planned. It's not the summer I had planned. I expected a lot more money. I hoped for a bit more. We need to stay in the division if we're going to grow this squad. It's still very young, so we can still grow over the season. But I'm just a bit worried that this might be a step too far. God, Lacroix would have been a good signing. It's just a step too far. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I know it's not the most exciting window in the world, but it's realistic. Do you know what I mean? It's realistic. It is where we are at. And if there is anything about this career mode I would say is that it is pretty realistic overall, and I hope that you guys are enjoying that side of it. I know that I am, and I'm glad that I'm back. and playing it again. It's been a while, and hopefully there'll be many more videos coming out this weekend and over the holiday period. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Of course, if you haven't, please do drop a like on the episode, share, subscribe, and until I see you again. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and stay cool.